Welcome to Footy Supercoach and welcome to the tips today. Gee, I woke up today, class was cancelled and North Melbourne sacked their coach, so there's a bit going on. I've been listening to a fair bit of the radio and yeah, tough day for North, tough day for David Noble. I reckon he's not a bad coach to be honest, but I don't think he handled the pressure of such a poor side and what was thrown at him. And obviously, really lost a fair few of the players and it got pretty divisive at times, I think. So, he might just go down as a bloke who's a great footy guy, but just didn't make it in the actual senior job. So tough one, but another one falls. I wonder if that'll open up any changes in Supercoach options or anything like that, debutants. But we'll talk about that later in the week. I'm going live on Thursday, 6 o'clock. So the teams will drop. We'll be live. Bit unique. Haven't done that before. Just my work roster's changed, but. Frustrating week of tipping. I'll dive into the ladder in a sec, but I just wanted to have a look at round 17. And off to a beauty. Geelong, great tip, was happy with that. And then the Suns just fucked me. Normally I'd be stoked to see the Tigers get done after the siren, and then St Kilda let me down, something shocking. I cannot tip the Dockers at the moment. And then I think Hawthorn was a handy tip for me. I think most went Hawthorn, but still is handy. I don't think too many saw Brisbane coming, but they definitely lost a lot of players since I did the tips, but I never really thought about changing it. But there you go. So 6, I feel like I'll drop, and I did. I dropped out of the top 10 down to 12th. So, slight benefit with the margin on some, but that was probably the only positive I got from the whole week because I'm now 3 behind the leader. And look, 2 off the top 5, but Pete there did nicely with a 7, as did Liam and Bat Rooney. So we've got a really strong contingent up there. Thomas there had an 8, which launched him up. So ripper score there, mate. I wonder if 8 was the highest score. Surely no one picked 9. That would have been wild. So 3 of you had 8. Quinton Nuggle 3 votes. I love that. Kobe as well. So look, there's. What have we got? 6 rounds left. There's still plenty of time to make up 3 tips, but I'm just getting that point where I'm feeling a little bit more desperate. Like the St Kilda tip, I really need to go my way. If that gets up, I reckon I'm almost going from, I think I was 9th, I'll go to 12th. I reckon if St Kilda gets up, I'll probably go from 9th to about 7th or 5th. Anyway. Wow, Dogs 65%. Jeez, I'm tipping St Kilda. Wow, okay, that's really interesting. I might have to have a think about it. I actually didn't feel like... I know Langus was surprised in the podcast that we did the other day that the Dogs weren't getting as much love in the group that we were discussing with there, but... Look, I will tip St Kilda. Look, the Dogs are a good side, but I'm struggling to trust both of these clubs. St Kilda are 9th, Dogs are 10th. It's a massive game. I might even be going to this one. I'm going to have to do some thinking, look at the teams, but my gut feel, and I can't present a case to you as to why I'm tipping St Kilda and why I'm not tipping the Dogs, but at the moment, gut feel, going St Kilda. Wouldn't be surprised if this game's real close between the Crows and the Pies, but you got to tip the Pies. Same can be said with the Lions. Confident on the Tigers, of course. North Melbourne really struggling. I will tip Geelong, but this is genuine 50-50 game. Carlton deserve a lot more than 18% of the tipping there. I think it's a real tight match. Geelong have been playing great footy, but, Carlton are the sort of side I think can worry Geelong. So, going to be interesting to see how that one pans out. Look, didn't trust the Dockers last week, but I always trust them at Optus Stadium, so I'll tip them there. The Hawks, you got to back them in. The West Coast have been improved, but even still, I don't think it's enough for me to tip them away from home. Real confident in the Ds. I think they'll have a really strong performance. Of course, this one's at Traeger Park, not the G. Don't be confused by that just because of the home side, but nonetheless, really confident. Now, I'm very surprised to see 38% tipping the Dons. Look, I couldn't tip the Dons with a sliver of confidence. And I've been struggling to tip the Gold Coast as well. I tipped them against the Pies, they lose. I tip the Tigers, and then the Suns get up on the siren. I know it's at Marvel. The Suns, I still think, can we fully trust them on the road? I don't know, but look, I can't. I don't know if I can tip the Dons. I really don't. So maybe that'll be a tip that I can get back on a few people. But they are my tips. I definitely need the Saints to win. I needed to win last week, and I'm backing them in again. So we'll see. I have a bit of a think about this throughout the week, but at this stage, that's the way I'm going. So feel free to put your tips in below. I'd love to hear how you're looking, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.